Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about how I got rid of acne forever on Accutane, how I survived Accutane because it's very vigorous, it's a very harsh drug, and just a lot of tips and tricks that I have that I wanted to share with you guys that I learned along the way that I wish I had known when I started Accutane. So first I just want to talk about my story. I've had acne off and on since the 7th grade, so for about 7 years now. It started off it would be patchy, like just here, just in little areas that I would have breakouts. And then once I got a little bit older, when I was like 18, I started having like tons of, I think they were hormonal or stress related breakouts all over my face. And my main problem is my hyperpigmentation. So when I would get a zit, the red mark would stay for literally a year or longer. I also had some scarring on my skin, which is why I was a good candidate for Accutane. Depending on your dermatologist, they'll decide if they think you should go on Accutane or not. And one of the main uses for Accutane is to prevent future scarring on your skin. So I went through a lot of breakouts. I probably had 5 active breakouts a week at my worst point, and I went to my dermatologist and she was open about Accutane the whole time. But when I totally decided, I was like, I want to go on Accutane. I'm tired of my face looking like this. It was lowering my self-confidence. I'd be very self-conscious. It was just like becoming a problem in my life, which it shouldn't be because it's your skin. You should feel comfortable in your skin. So I started Accutane. I was on it for 6 months. I've been off of it for about a month and a half now. So my skin is still healing and trying to go back to normal from what it was before Accutane or while I was on Accutane, which it was really dried out. So I'm just trying to rejuvenate. I haven't had a breakout in weeks. I had one like right when I got off Accutane, but that's normal. So yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about some tips that I have. If you aren't familiar with Accutane, it is a pill that you take. There's many different brands. Accutane is actually a name brand that they don't sell anymore. It's actually isotretinoin is the pharmaceutical name. And there's many different brands that sell it. I was on Amnesteem, 40 milligrams twice a day during my treatment. Depending on your insurance, you can have like name brand or there's generic brands. There's all kinds of different kinds. So it's isotretinoin, you take it. It's basically an internal retin-A, so it dries out your whole body. So if you guys are familiar with retin-A as a topical cream, it basically promotes cell regeneration on your skin. So when you use it topically, it makes your skin peel and dry out, and like new cells begin to grow quicker when you have retin-A. So it's basically an internal retin-A, dries out all of your skin, not just from your face, your whole body dries out, like everything. It dries out where your skin produces sebum, which is like a little pod down underneath your skin layers. And if you have overactive acne, the little sebum producer overproduces, and then it gets trapped underneath your skin if you have like layers of dead skin, so all the gunk is in there basically. The oil that your skin is producing gets stuck in there and then you have acne. I thought I just had acne from not washing my face well enough, so I like used scrubbers, all kinds of stuff. Clearly that wasn't the case. It was just deep down in my skin and I was not able to fix it. That's why I went on Accutane. So, as I said, it dries out your entire body, not just your face. So a lot of people experience eczema as a result of Accutane. I was one of those people. I got eczema all over my body, my elbows, my arms, my legs, like everywhere I had eczema, which is just very, very dry patches of skin that are rough, and sometimes they can be itchy, and it's just like not very pleasant. So I developed that from Accutane. I don't have that anymore. Now that I'm off the drug, my skin is back to normal, completely fine, as in like the rest of my body. I naturally had dry skin before Accutane, so when I went on Accutane, my skin was super, super dry. I think that's why I developed eczema. I think that's why some people do develop eczema. So, to deal with this dry skin, the best thing that I found, which was recommended by my dermatologist, CeraVe products. This was my favorite lotion of the CeraVe line. This is just a moisturizing cream. This is like the everyday cream. This tub costs about $12. You can get it at CVS, Walgreens, Target, all kinds of places. So the lotion is just like goo. It's very thick. It dries surprisingly fast for being so thick. It's not oily. It has hyaluronic acid, which supports a healthy skin barrier, so it like rejuvenates your skin basically. It's not oily whatsoever. It's non-comedogenic, so it doesn't clog your pores. It is approved by the National Eczema Association. So it's very, very good for your skin. I actually even use this lotion on my face. I was using some like fancy face cream when I was on Accutane, and just like my skin was so really, really dry. It would peel, flake, everything. So I just decided to start using this, and it worked great. Like, it's the best lotion for your face and your whole body. If you're like me and you experience super dry skin on Accutane, another CeraVe cream that I really liked was the CeraVe SA Renewal. It has salicylic acid, which promotes your skin to shed like the dead skin layer on the outside, the dry skin, so it gets rid of, it says it exfoliates, softens, and smooths extremely dry, rough, bumpy skin. So this tub, which is smaller than the other one, yeah, this one was like $12 and this one was like $25 almost at CVS. But I did not need nearly as much to moisturize those really, really dry patches. This is more like a balm. See? You can just kind of like rub a little bit off and then like warm it in your hands and then rub it around. And a little bit goes a very long way with this stuff. It's very slick feeling. It takes forever to dry. Like, I would put it on and like 4 hours later my skin would still be like tacky from it. But it really does a trick. If I put it on a dry patch the next day, it will be like brand new skin, like very, very, very soft. It was amazing. So as for your face, like I said, I used the CeraVe lotion to moisturize. To wash my face, you're going to want to use something extremely plain, which that's basically the whole thing with Accutane. Everything that you put on your skin is going to be really plain. Like I said, the CeraVe lotion, it's non-scented, totally plain, doesn't really smell like anything. You can't use lotions that have scents because they contain alcohol, which dries out your skin. The scent dries out your skin, basically, and that is not good. When I would use regular lotion on my skin, eczema would just break out everywhere. It was terrible. So for your face wash, I know CeraVe makes a face wash. They have like a whole line of different kinds, like hydrating, whatever. I didn't really like prefer those. I like the Cetaphil. This is just a daily facial cleanser. It says from normal to oily skin. I tried their hydrating one time. It's for dry skin, and it was like very thick and like a lotion almost, and it like got in my eyes and like hurt my eyes. So I just like this one. It's just like a gel form, kind of like just like a regular soap, honestly, and it lathers nicely, and you only need a little bit. And I've had this huge thing. I don't know how much this costs, probably like $6, but it's very affordable, more affordable than any other face wash you probably were using on when you had acne. Just very plain, and it really cleans your skin nice. And when you're on Accutane, you don't need to exfoliate, you don't need to scrub your face. They suggest that you just use your hands and soap and water, which is what I did. I have the Mia 2 Clarisonic, and I tried using that a few times while I was on Accutane, and it did not go well. It totally irritated my skin. Unless I had a super, super dry patch where it was very flaky and stuff, I would not, like, I might use that a little bit on that dry patch, but otherwise I couldn't. My skin would be irritated and just inflamed, very not good if I used my Clarisonic. Okay, another big thing that dries out on Accutane is your lips. So I know people love chapstick and Burt's Bees and all these fancy ones, but the best lip balm that I've ever used, and I used probably 4 or 5 tubes of this while I was on Accutane, and I need a new tube, is Aquaphor. Just the plain Aquaphor lip repair. I know they have one that has sunscreen also, but this is probably, I think it's like $3 at like any drugstore, Target, anywhere basically, Publix, like wherever you can find this. It's very thick. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's very thick. Here's a little like tube thing. Just squirts out there, you know, apply it. It's just some lip balm, but it really, really moisturizes your lips. It doesn't taste very good, but you just really don't want your lips to be, like, your lips will be painful. Like mine, they cracked on the sides and they would actually bleed, and like if I would wake up in the morning, if I would go to eat something and open my mouth, they would crack and bleed, and I had like red marks all the way down because they were like scarring, and it was painful, and it was just so terrible. So if that happens to you, Aquaphor is not gonna cut it. It'll cut it for just like your lips, but for the sides of your lips, you need something heavy duty. So I went to my dermatologist and she gave me some free samples of stuff, and I'm sure any dermatologist would be glad to do this if your skin is cracking, you know, from Accutane. So she gave me 2 little tubes of stuff. The first tube is an ointment that you put on the cracked skin for, I think she said like 3 days, 2 or 3 days, till it heals up a little bit. This is called Cordrin Fluorindrenolide Ointment, 0.05%. This is just a sample. Yeah, just a tiny little thing. You would literally need a little bit of the ointment. I'm sure your dermatologist will know what kind of stuff to give you. And then this ointment, it wasn't an ointment, this is like a cream. So you'd use the ointment till it healed up a little bit. Then you use the cream to moisturize, and this is Topicort Desoxymetazoline Cream, 0.05%. And yeah, so I would just use these two, and it extremely helped. Like, my lips were cracking for like a month, and I was trying everything. I like got the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, put it on the corners, didn't help. Used my Aquaphor, didn't help. My mom was eventually just like, you need to go to the dermatologist and ask for a sample of something. So I called my dermatologist, and she gave me these, and they worked within like 4 days. So I highly recommend asking your dermatologist if anything is happening with your skin that you don't like. Contact your dermatologist, and they will help you. That's what they're there for. Okay, another really negative side effect of Accutane. This is something that affects everyone differently. I know everyone's skin dries out, but this doesn't happen to everyone. Your immune system gets very weak. For me, I had just moved to college. I was living in a dorm, and I was on Accutane, so all these different factors were I was stressed out from school. All these different factors were happening where my immune system would normally be weakened, but on top of it, I was on Accutane, and so I was sick literally like every month. Strep throat, eye infections, sinus infections. I had infected ingrown toenails, which is disgusting, but it happens on Accutane. It happens to a lot of people, which is so weird. I never heard that. But I'm just guessing because your skin layer gets very thin, so it must be easier for your things to get ingrown. I know people get ingrown hairs. All kinds of weird stuff can happen on Accutane. So just some tips for that, like start taking vitamins when you go on Accutane. Your immune system is going to be very weak. You're going to like feel tired sometimes, you know, like it just really like takes a toll on your body. So take care of yourself, drink water. Oh, you have to drink water on Accutane because you'll be so dry, you'll be thirsty all the time. It will affect your whole body when you're on Accutane. It's not just your skin on your face, it's your whole body, inside, out, everything. So drink water. Be healthy on Accutane because you're already gonna get sick from your weakened immune system, so you need to prevent those kinds of things from happening. So yeah, I hope this video doesn't scare you guys about Accutane because it was honestly one of the best things to happen to me. It really improved my confidence. It really like made me such a happier person. I don't feel like I need to wear makeup all the time, which is such a liberating feeling. It's like acne can really ruin your life almost. It can really affect you, and I didn't even have it that bad. And I know some people have it so bad, and if you're scared to go on Accutane, like don't be scared. Your doctor monitors you the whole time you're on it. If anything bad is gonna happen, they're gonna know before it happens. Like you don't need to worry about that kind of stuff, and all these little things like dry skin, little infections you'll get, like honestly, it's worth it. Like, it is terrible to have infected toenails and lips cracking, but I would do it again to have